let's take a look at the power rankings for this week, because I'm sure this is probably going to infuriate him that I did this without him, but I don't care. Sometimes I just get crazy with it. What do we got here? We have here quite, nice little mixture here. The Yankees, big potential situation going on with the Yankees, where Juan Soto was removed from tonight's game with forearm tightness. So that's a developing situation. There are a lot of Yankees fans making little effigies and praying to whatever religious entities they believe in, and maybe even hiding under their desks at home because things might be bad. But they haven't been bad so far. The Yankees have not lost in the last 7 days. They were 44-19 with a plus 115 run differential. Sheesh. Just 8-2 in their last 10 games. Phillies remain very good at baseball. They are 44-19 as well with a plus 104 run differential. They are 6-4 in their last 10, and they had a 5-1 week as well. A lot of movement there up at the top. Orioles still hanging around. They have a crazy run differential, plus 86. They're 39-22, but they didn't have as good of a week, and they are 6-4 in their last 10. Meanwhile, you had the Guardians. They just kind of leapfrogged the Dodgers a little bit there. Dodgers are still 39-25. They lead the NL West by a substantial amount, and they have a plus 85 run differential. But they did just lose a series to the Pirates, and that caused some Dodgers fans to lose their minds. So I figured I would take this opportunity, if not just for a brief moment while Jesse wasn't in control of the power rankings, to just knock them down a peg, just bring them down a peg. If I'm being honest, pettiness is the reason why they lost the spot in this week's power rankings, and I will admit to that. Then in the bottom half,
you're a good man, Derek.
I'm an honest man. I've tried to, whenever I talk about the numbers not lying, I try to talk about how honest I am, so that's what I'm being.
Well, you're just a man of principle. I mean, right. and that principle is we hate the Dodgers.
Correct. That's you. I build my platform as mayor based on hate and pettiness. So, I hope people enjoy that.
And that's why I vote for you every damn time.
This is why I'm going to replace Jesse with you one of these days. In the bottom half of the top 10 here, we have the Atlanta Braves, who are just still good. But I mean, right now with what the Phillies are doing, the Phillies are just kind of running away with that division a little bit. I mean, they nearly have a 10-game lead on the Braves now. Braves are 35-25 with a plus 39 run differential. They are 5-5 in their last 10. Mariners move up 2 spots because I just like to make Shane Diefenbach happy. That's the reason why. But then he texted me just a little while ago, right when we were starting the show, to tell me how that the Diamondbacks brand of chaos isn't real chaos, and that it's Mariners that have the real chaos. So that makes me want to just completely move them off this list altogether to make him sad. But for now, they are in the 7th spot. They are 36-28 right now. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games, and they have a run differential of just plus 10. So yeah, not great, but still leading their division pretty decently. Making up the bottom 3 spots there for the power rankings is the Royals, the Brewers, and the Rangers. Brewers still leading their division, of course. Rangers kind of hanging around there behind the Mariners in the AL West. And the Royals had a really big win over the Guardians the other day, but the Royals, again, not that they're not as good as we thought they were, because I don't think we ever thought that they were a very, very good team, but they've kind of come back down to earth just a little bit. They're 3-7 in their last 10, and they still have a crazy run differential at plus 72. Guardians up there had a plus 80 run differential. So those two teams battling it out for the AL Central. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mediocrity right now when you look across baseball and you look across the teams that are outside of the top, spot or the top 2 spots in their division. Most of the teams are at 500 or below 500, especially in the National League. There are a lot of teams that are now below 500. So, I think that's the thing right now for these D-backs is no matter how bad things were, they're still not out of it. In fact, it's hard to say any team in the National League right now is out of it outside of the Rockies and the Marlins. And even those 2 teams are just respectively 8 and 9 games back from the final wild card spot. So way too early to be calling any team out of it. But all the rest of the National League teams within 3.5 games for the final 2 wildcard spots. So very, very close for that race.